This is Friday the 8th of May 2020. This is a video to mark the 15th birthday of Famous Name. As you know, Famous Name was in the Irish National Stud. He left in 2017. I go to see him regularly. I go normally every 2 months to see him in Angrove Stud. Unfortunately, I haven't got to see him. I haven't seen him since January the 23rd this year. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to visit him. I would normally go. I would have been going to see him last month. Last month would have been my next visit. I normally go every 2 months to see him. And last month I would have been going to. Last month would have been my next visit to see him. Last month would have been my next visit to see him. But fortunately I can't go to see him at the moment due to the coronavirus. So the last visit I went to see him was on the 23rd of January this year, before the sales in Tattersalls in February. So when I saw Marcel, he was on show there as well. So he's another stallion that's in Angrove, his neighbour. So and Marcel only came to Angrove and not too long ago. I think it was sometime last year. I think it was. It's only a new stallion. So I'm kind of getting acquainted with him now too. So he's kind of making a new friend with his neighbour. But he's 15 today. He's a year older than See the Stars. He's looking great, Nick, and I got reunited with him in 2018. Exactly a year after, exactly a year, just over a year after he left. He left on the final day of the stud, the 5th of November 2017, and exactly just over a year after he left, in November of 2018, I got reunited with him, and it was lovely. I got in contact. Well, I had the Twitter address of Angrove, and I contacted Alistair, and that's how I got back in contact with Famous Name. I tweeted him and asking him would I be able to visit, and I got a tweet back, and he said he can come visit anytime. So I got an invitation. So I've been going to see him ever since. And it's been lovely to come back in touch with my friend Famous Name, and he's the only stallion that's left a stud that's remained in Ireland so far. All the rest of the stallions, although my other friends that have left the stud have been moved over to went overseas. Gay Force and Mortad. I went to France, and sadly he's now since passed away. So Famous Name is the only one that's remained in Ireland, so it's nice to have at least one friend still in Ireland so I can go and visit. But unfortunately I can't go to visit him at the moment because of the coronavirus. So I'm hopefully now I'll get to see him hopefully soon. Hopefully I'm hoping that the lockdown will be over soon, so I can go and see him, and hopefully it won't be too long now before the lockdown is over and everything's back to normal, and I can get back to the stud and see his other friends from the stud, his other friends that he used to be with, but I do miss him loads, and I missed him when he left the stud as well. Like I only knew him. When I knew him in the stud, when he was in the stud, I only knew him for the 9 months. For 9 months, I knew him only 9 months when he was in the stud. And this was the 9 months. So I didn't know him very well. So I started going to the stud in 2017, the actual year that he left. So unfortunately, I only knew him 9 months, for the 9 months, and then he left that November, the final day. And I thought I was only saying goodbye to him for the Christmas, for the few months, and I was making promises. Oh, I'll see you in the New Year. I promise I'll see you in the New Year. See you after Christmas. And fortunately, I wasn't seeing him after Christmas because we went to the sales on the 7th of November. He met up with some of the staff at the Irish National Stables area, and the famous name had moved to his new home in Angrove Stud, and I was quite upset but they had mentioned his name in the stud, but it was a chance that he was leaving, but it wasn't definite at the time. It wasn't definite when we were at the stud that he would be leaving, but he was mentioned, but it wasn't definite. It's only when we went to the sales in Goffs that they told us that he had moved to Mangrove, and I was quite upset, to be honest with you, because I'm very fond of Famous Name, and so a lot of people were very fond of Famous Name. We met up with the tourist, we met up with the tourist, and he's very fond of Famous Name. We were at Wardcad's paddock at the time, and I think it was the 19th of July, that day that he broke his fence, and he was saying, they got rid of my friend they got rid of my friend Famous Name, and we're talking about Leopardstown, the races, Leopardstown. He's talking about Famous Name's big race that he won and stuff. Remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
He was wearing the baseball cap. Do you remember that guy? That's telling that Wardhead has broke his fence. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just saying he's saying that I'd want to tell the staff. He had a country accent. Do you remember that guy? He had a country accent. Do you remember that guy?
Yeah.
And you're talking about Leopardstown. He's telling us about Famous Names, a big race. Do you remember that big race he's saying about the big race? He said he had a hump in his back. He said something about a hump in his back or something like that.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had Wardhead's paddock. He's saying that if Famous Name was one of his favourite horses.
Mm.
Famous Name was one of his favourite horses, you know, and I was very upset. He's asked him whereabouts he was, and I told him that he was moved to Angrove Stud, you know. He said, "Oh, where's that?" And I said it was in County Laois. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I met up with him again another time in the car park, and he's wearing the Famous Name. He's wearing a Famous Name baseball cap.
Mm.
Do you remember that guy?
Yeah.
He's kind of an oldish guy. He looks around in his 50s or something like that. Do you remember him?
Mm.
Yeah. And so it's a Famous Name is quite his favourite. He's a bit of a fond favourite of a lot of people. So and my friend Andrew, who I contacted by email, he's Famous Name is his favourite. I just sent him an email today, saying it was his birthday today, and he said, he said we would never think he was 15. He's quite surprised the fact he was 15. He'd never think so. He said he'd never think by looking at him he was 15. He said he looks in great nick for 15. He'd never guessed by looking at him he's 15. My friend Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew that I'm in contact with, the Irish National Stud. Yeah. He never guessed he's 15. He works over in the UK, you know. Works over in the UK. So apparently things are not going so great over there at the moment. But yeah, so I was just telling him about Famous Name. Famous Name was one of his favourite horses, you see. But anyway, so I'm hoping he's having a good day, and I'm hoping he's enjoying himself, and I hope he's getting lots of treats and cards and stuff, and I hope Alistair's keeping well, and things are going okay, and I'm hoping he's being looked after, and hope he's having a great day, and hope he's getting lots of treats and lots of cards and stuff, and I'm hoping to see you soon, Famous Name, and hopefully the lockdown won't be for too much longer, and hopefully I can get back to see you again in Angrove, and hopefully before the end of the year. Thank you. How long is that?
About 5 minutes.